stealing from the homeless. I'm Reagan Lopez, and I'm outside the federal courthouse in Amarillo, where the second of 2 city employees will be sentenced for stealing money intended to help the homeless find housing. As we reported last week, Vanessa Robinson pleaded guilty to stealing $121,000. Court documents obtained by ABC7 say Robinson created various procedures that allowed her to live rent-free at the expense of these programs intended to help the most destitute. The money was from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD. We reached out to HUD multiple times last week and again Tuesday morning to ask if it is considering reducing or eliminating the amount of funds it gives to the city of Amarillo, whether HUD asked for any safeguards to be put in place to prevent future embezzlement by City of Amarillo employees, and what, if anything, has the City of Amarillo told HUD it is doing to prevent fraud in the future. HUD told us it is looking into the issue but has not gotten back with an answer. Nearly 6 months ago, a second City of Amarillo employee was sentenced to 2 years in prison after stealing $465,000 from the homeless. Amy Dixon was supposed to pay landlords a fair market rent in exchange for housing people who needed assistance. Instead, she created a fictitious landlord and deposited the rent checks into her personal bank account. After her sentencing, we spoke to her former boss, Jason Riddlesberger, the Director of Community Development, outside the courthouse, but he declined to comment. We reached out to the city again last week to speak with Riddlesberger. We want to know what community development is doing to make sure HUD funds are not embezzled going forward. The city declined to let Riddlesberger go on camera, but released a written statement which says, in part, the City of Amarillo recognizes concerns regarding the misuse of federal housing assistance funds by former employees. We have since worked closely with HUD to further strengthen safeguards, improve financial oversight, and reinforce accountability measures. Public trust is paramount, and we remain committed to upholding the highest standards of ethical service to ensure assistance reaches those who need it most. Court documents in Robinson's case mention a co-conspirator, but when questioned by ABC7, the U.S. Attorney's Office would not say whether that is Dixon or a third city employee. We'll continue to follow this story, including Robinson's sentencing, and we'll let you know what happens. In Amarillo, Reagan Lopez, ABC7 News.